Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for an unforgettable night of brutal combat as UFC 304 takes centre stage at the new state-of-the-art Co-op Arena in Manchester on July the 27th. This electrifying event promises to deliver heart-pounding action from some of the top UK fighters of this generation, and one bout features a name that most of you will have heard of by now. This would be Paddy the Baddy Pimblett, and he is stepping up to fight the recently name-changed Bobby King Green. He changed his name to just King Green. Each to their own, I guess, but bullshit names aside, this bout is sure to deliver with two of the most dynamic and captivating fighters in the UFC. In one corner, we have the charismatic Liverpudlian sensation Paddy the Baddy Pimblett, known for his flamboyant personality and fearless fighting style. Pimblett has quickly risen to stardom with his explosive performances and undeniable charisma.
Here with the winner, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. Paddy!
What did I tell you, Mike? Me and you will be having this conversation after the first round finish. And what happened?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. You almost got knocked out. You got caught with a beautiful left hook. But come on, hey, listen, it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and you finished in style.
You know me saying, lad, I'm a scouser. We don't get knocked out. Hey, I take that all day.
As of late, he is a little hated, but that's here nor there. Everyone will still tune in to watch. And his journey from the streets of Liverpool to the grandest stage in MMA is nothing short of inspiring. And he is determined to prove that he is not just a flash in the pan, but a true contender. Facing him is the battle-tested veteran, King Green, aka Bobby King Green. A fighter with a heart of a lion and a backstory filled with resilience. Green has faced the toughest competition in the octagon and always brings an unmatched intensity. His striking prowess and never say die attitude have made him a perennial fan favourite, and he is ready to remind the world why he's one of the most respected names in the sport.
He chose me, but I do it because it changes people's lives. It gives me the opportunity to help and to show people that you can be different. You know, you could be misunderstood, but at the end of the day, everything boils down to choices. You could go and change everything. Just all determines on you.
I feel like Bobby's gonna kind of walk him down and not punk him, but kind of do that side. Like, he's got good defense. I don't know, Paddy is skilled, but yeah, Bobby's been in it.
The Pimblett we saw last fight, I think, yeah, handles Green pretty decisively. I think that Pimblett we saw last fight looked good, really good.
He did.
And especially if I put that style that I saw in that last fight against what we saw of Green's last fight. Green in that first round was very hittable. Jim Miller slowed down. He had some really good moments the first, started to slow down, and then Bobby just took advantage of him. Pimblett in that first round against Green, higher out, like, I don't know. I think Pimblett's going to look really good.
I think what they're doing with Paddy is Paddy's getting like these veteran guys to fight. He fought Tony Ferguson. Now he's fighting Bobby Green. I think Bobby's a guy he can actually submit, but Bobby's also a guy who could touch that chin and put his ass out cold. So this is an interesting matchup. Will Bobby Green give up his ranking and give Paddy Pimblett a hot prospect in terms of popularity, give him an opportunity to get into the rankings over a guy who is technically on paper beatable for a guy like Paddy Pimblett in terms of his skill set right now. So I think this is a good one for Paddy, but it also could be a bad one for Paddy. And if I know Bobby's looking to light that ass up, but this should be a fun fight.
Bobby Green has got a long resume. He's been around the UFC for a long time, and he has got a mean streak. He's got fast hands, ridiculous boxing skill, oozes confidence and bravado, will shit-talk his opponents whilst it's going on. Paddy Pimblett will do the exact same thing. So number one, the press conference, that's going to be a can't miss, right? These two are going to talk shit all the way leading through it.
He got clipped with a few shots against Jim Miller, who's not a big puncher. And in the first round, he looked a little bit, you know what I mean? It looked like Jim hurt him a little bit. I thought Jim Miller won the first round against Bobby. So I think he's a little bit chinny now. Not even just the Jalen Turner one. He got knocked out clean by Drew Dober as well a couple of months before that. So he's been knocked out a few times. But as I say, that Jalen Turner one, your chin's never the same after something like that.
This is more than just a fight, it's a clash of styles, stories and spirits. Paddy Pimblett's rise to fame meets Bobby Green's battle-hardened legacy in a showdown that promises to be a spectacle of skill, heart and sheer willpower. The stakes have never been higher, and the Co-op Arena will be the battleground where dreams are realised and the legacies are cemented. Bobby King Green is a seasoned veteran in the UFC, has a career marked by resilience, skill and an unwavering determination. Born on September 9, 1986 in San Bernardino, California, Green's journey into mixed martial arts was fueled by a challenging upbringing and a desire to rise above adversity. His early life was tough, with significant hardships shaping his resolve and fortitude, ultimately driving him towards a career in combat sports. Green's professional MMA debut came in 2008, and he quickly made a name for himself with his aggressive fighting style and well-rounded skill set. Competing in various promotions such as King of the Cage and Strikeforce, he built an impressive record, showcasing his ability to both strike and grapple with proficiency. Green's early success was highlighted by his capture of the King of the Cage Lightweight Championship, a testament to his growing prowess in the sport. In 2013, Green made his debut in the UFC, the world's premier MMA organisation, and immediately began to turn heads with his performances. Known for his unorthodox striking and fluid movement, Green quickly established himself as a tough and unpredictable opponent. His ability to mix up his attacks and maintain a high pace made him a fan favourite and a challenging matchup for anyone in the lightweight division. Green's charismatic personality and candid interviews further endeared him to the MMA community. Throughout his UFC career, Green faced numerous top-tier opponents, demonstrating his resilience and competitiveness. He has shared the octagon with notable fighters such as Edson Barboza, Dustin Poirier, Ally Aquinta, and the list goes on. While he experienced both victories and setbacks, Green's ability to bounce back from defeats and continuously improve has been a hallmark of his career. His fights are often characterised by their intensity and his willingness to engage in striking exchanges, making them must-watch events for fans. With Bobby Green's seasoned experience and tactical precision poised to challenge any opponent, the stage is set for Paddy the Baddy Pimblett to bring his youthful exuberance and relentless aggression into the mix. Now, both love to run their mouth. I feel Paddy may even run his just a little bit more than Bobby, and I imagine the press conference will be just as much fireworks as the fight. Paddy the Baddy Pimblett has carved a distinctive path in the world of mixed martial arts, becoming one of the UFC's most charismatic and talked about fighters. Born on January 3rd, 1995 in Liverpool, England, Pimblett was raised in a city known for its rich sporting culture. His interest in combat sports began early, and he was inspired by legendary fighters such as Anderson Silva and Vitor Belfort.
What's your name?
Paddy Pimblett.
Okay, do you have a fight nickname?
My coach calls me Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
Paddy the Baddy.
My name's Paddy the Baddy Pimblett, fight our next generation MMA Liverpool.
I want to be the best in the world. I don't want to just be in the sport, just to be someone that was there. I don't want to just get in the UFC and not win a title. There's no point in just getting in the UFC and not winning a title. It's the champions that are remembered, so that's what I'm in this sport to do.
This passion led him to join Next Generation MMA in Liverpool, where he quickly displayed a natural talent for the sport. Pimblett's professional MMA career began in 2012 when he was just 17 years old. Competing primarily in the Cage Warriors promotion, he swiftly built an impressive record, becoming a fan favourite for his dynamic and entertaining fighting style. His ability to win fights through both striking and grappling showcased his versatility as a fighter. In 2016, at the age of 21, Pimblett captured the Cage Warriors Featherweight Championship by defeating Johnny Frackie, marking a significant milestone in his career and establishing him as one of the top prospects outside the UFC. Despite his early success, Pimblett's journey was not without setbacks. In 2017, he lost his featherweight title to Nad Narimani, and later suffered another defeat to Saum Back when he attempted to capture the lightweight title. These losses were pivotal moments that tested his resilience and determination. Pimblett took these setbacks in stride, using them as a learning experience to refine his skills and mental approach to the sport. He demonstrated his ability to bounce back by securing several impressive victories, regaining his status as a top contender and attracting the attention of the UFC. Pimblett made his highly anticipated UFC debut on September 4th, 2021 at UFC Fight Night 191 against Luigi Vanderini. Despite facing early adversity and absorbing significant strikes, he managed to secure a first-round knockout victory, instantly capturing the attention of the MMA world. His post-fight interview was equally memorable, showcasing his vibrant personality and Liverpudlian charm, further endearing him to fans and cementing his status as a rising star in the UFC. Outside the octagon, Pimblett has become known for his outspoken views and philanthropic efforts. He has been a vocal advocate for mental health awareness, drawing from his own experiences to highlight the importance of mental health support. Pimblett's willingness to discuss personal and societal issues has resonated with many fans, adding another layer to his appeal. He is also active on social media, where his candid interactions with fans and behind the scenes glimpses into his life have helped build a strong and dedicated following.
One of my friends back home had killed himself, so Ricky lad, that's for you. But there's a stigma in this world that men can't talk. Listen, if you're a man and you've got weight on your shoulders and you think the only way you can solve it is by killing yourself, please speak to someone. Speak to anyone. People would rather, I know I'd rather me mate cry on my shoulder than go to his funeral next week. So please, let's get rid of this stigma and men start talking.
As Paddy Pimblett's career continues to progress, he remains one of the most exciting and marketable fighters in the UFC. His combination of skill, showmanship and authenticity has captivated audiences around the world. Pimblett's ambitions extend beyond winning titles. He aims to inspire the next generation of fighters and leave a lasting legacy in the sport. With each fight, he brings an undeniable energy and charisma that makes him a compelling figure in mixed martial arts, and fans eagerly await his future bouts as he continues to rise through the ranks of the UFC. Pimblett's relentless pressure and explosive energy will likely set the pace for the fight. His unpredictable striking and dynamic grappling could put Green on the defensive, forcing him to adapt quickly to the Liverpudlian's aggressive style. If Pimblett can secure takedowns and maintain top control, his ground game might give him a decisive edge, particularly if he can threaten with submissions. Green, however, is no stranger to high-stakes battles. His veteran experience, Green's slick boxing, coupled with his excellent head movement and counter-striking, could frustrate Pimblett and create openings for significant strikes. If Green can keep the fight standing and utilise his defence skills to neutralise Pimblett's grappling, he has the potential to outpoint his younger opponent with precise technical striking. Ultimately, this fight could go to the judges, with each round being fiercely contested. Pimblett's relentless progression versus Green's seasoned composure will be the central narrative. The judges will need to consider Pimblett's forward pressure and potential control on the ground against Green's striking accuracy and defensive acumen. The bout may also hinge on moments of brilliance from either fighter, a well-timed takedown, perfectly placed counterpunch, or a near submission. These flashes of dominance could tip the scale in a tightly contested match. The Baddy versus the King at UFC 304 will be determined by one thing: who wants it more. This is a title projection for the Baddy, and for King Green, it's do I still belong here? Paddy needs a clear, decisive win over an active fighter, not on a 7-fight slide. And the King fits the bill. On July the 27th, we will see if he can keep this hype alive and if he really can hang with the King and take his throne. If you enjoy these videos, hit that like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel, and I'll catch you all on the next one, because I'm out.